everyone, it's Tiny Games here. Welcome back to the channel. We are back with our weekly Dreamsnap review video. This time it's for the Frosted Fashion Challenge. I'm so excited to get into this and have a look at what you've all created. I think winter is one of the best times of year. We've had a lot of snow recently here where I live in Germany, so it's been fun. I've definitely felt in the very wintry spirit, so I feel like this is the perfect challenge to look back on, have a look at your amazing snaps and see what you've come up with for this challenge. Now, just before we jump over to Discord, I do want to say if you want to be featured in a video like this, feel free to join my Discord. The link is in the description and you can share your dream snaps in the Dreamsnap channel. And secondly, if you do enjoy this video, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay tuned to more Disney Dreamlight Valley content. Now, let's jump over to Discord and have a look at what you've all come up with. So we are starting off with Mamba Jules here. This is an absolutely beautiful snap. I love the use of that recent premium shop item, the kind of like the waterfall item that you have in the background here. I think that's a lovely addition, really adds to the natural beauty of the image. I love that we've got the little reindeer, the snowflakes, just adding that wintry touch to it. And I do love your outfit. I love the coat. I love the shoes. Definitely a cozy vibe for winter. They're definitely going to keep you nice and warm during the weather. I do love the look of your character and the makeup and everything like that. Like, you can see a lot of work and detail has gone into setting up your character and how they look. I love that you've also included Olaf here. I think that's really cute as well, and you can sort of see him looking at the bird companion as well. And next up we have a snap from Flame G. I really like this. I love how you've created this like Arendellian town. You know, we've got the castle here in the background. We've got this cozy kind of like winter cottage building. We've got the frosted fortress here. I think it's a good mix of items to create this kind of town feel, which I think is perfect for those Arendellian vibes. Love how you've got Elsa and Anna and Olaf here. I think they've been captured nicely in this shot. You know, you've been able to trap Elsa on the ice. Not entirely sure how you managed to trap Anna, or that's like perfect placement. Or perhaps you're hanging out with her. I would guess that you're hanging out with Anna and then Olaf's just doing his thing sat over there on the little wintry bench. I love this glowing light effect you've created behind Olaf as well. I kind of love that. I know it's not fully contained because you can see the detail there, but it almost feels like it's fully contained within this archway, which I love. I think that's gorgeous sort of lighting and framing that you've put together there. All in all, this is an absolutely fantastic snap. Love the outfit, love the Arendellian vibes. I think this is a brilliant snap. And next we have a submission from Luca and Pupster. I did see that Luca's been a bit distracted with all the new PlayStation games they got this year. So I think that's very fair. I know what it's like to get invested in a new game. Certainly the amount of Infinity Nikki content probably showcases that I'm more than familiar with that. But yeah, I like this snap. I love that you've managed to get a photo with Elsa, with Kristoff. You've used the frozen kind of Anna statue, which I think is brilliant. You've got the Arendellian castle there in the background, so you're definitely capturing all those kind of Arendellian vibes, which I think is fantastic. Love the outfit that you've put together. I actually really love this jacket. This is one of my like favorite jackets in game. I don't wear it all too often nowadays, but it is one of my favorites. Every time I put it on, I'm always happy with it. It's certainly an outfit that I do really enjoy, so I love seeing this outfit that you've put together. All the kind of like frosted elements with the snowflake, these frozen water fountains as well. Very beautiful. Love this sky. This sky is absolutely gorgeous. That kind of purple to pink to yellow kind of fade is just absolutely gorgeous. So good luck with this one. Hopefully this is your redemption week. Next up, we have a submission here from Kira. This is gorgeous. It's kind of almost simple in a way. Like, I love how focused it is, kind of thing. You know, we have our castle. We've got this beautiful backdrop of these frozen willows. We also have Kristoff here. We've got Elsa. We have Mickey here. We have Olaf. So, you know, we've got a range of Arendelian villagers, as well as Mickey, just adding to those cute vibes. Love the frosted elements with like these ice crystals at the front, and then we've got a couple of fountains kind of creating a nice symmetrical view, which I love. It definitely looks like you're all about to enjoy a wonderful day together, or perhaps you've been enjoying your day together, which I think is absolutely wonderful. I love how your character's dressed. I love this outfit. Definitely has very frosted tones to the photo. The only thing I need to know is, how is Kristoff sitting in thin air? What has happened to his chair? How has his chair gone invisible? It's so curious, but it's kind of funny. So brilliant capture in there of that submission. Next, we have a submission here from Jolly, and I love this. I think this is fantastic. I did see your comment about the floating islands, and I agree. That's the only reason why I haven't transformed any of my floating islands yet into like a farm, because I've seen a lot of people doing that, and I do think that's a good idea. I think once they introduce a meadow, I will transform either the plaza or the meadow floating island into a farm, because I feel like the plaza and meadow are kind of similar in tone with the grass. So I'll just decide which one of those I want to make a farm, because they are very, very similar. All the other biomes, like the frosted one, I want to keep spare for wintry snaps like this, for instance. I think the forest as well, kind of like forest snaps. The Sunlit Plateau, obviously, if we get any challenges that kind of relate to Lion King or that kind of aesthetic, the Sunlit Plateau floating island's going to be really helpful for. So I kind of want to wait till we've got the meadow floating island before I make a farm kind of floating island, because like I said, I just think the meadow and the plaza would be very, very similar. So that's what I'm waiting for. But I do love the potential of these floating islands for Dreamsnaps. They make it a million times easier. I know on my Frosted Fashions one, I actually did it in my base game. I didn't actually do it in a Frosted Island. But at the time, because my valley's kind of torn down, it didn't have as much of an impact. It wasn't an issue, but I know it's been helpful for other Dreamsnaps, especially decor ones where you have to place a lot of tagged items. They're just so much more helpful in that regard. So definitely loving the potential of the floating islands. That was a bit of a segue, I do apologise. Let's go back to talking about this snap though. I absolutely love this. I love how you've lined all these foliage pieces. I don't remember what this item's called, but it's a lovely item. I absolutely adore it. It's one of my favourite foliage pieces that they added to this game. Definitely has an element of kind of like fairy magical core to it, which I love. Love that you've included the Arendelian castle. I think that fits well with the theme. You've got Anna, you've got Elsa, again, really adding to the theme, which helps. Love this close-up of the Olaf snow globe. I think that's a brilliant way of including Olaf without actually having him here. So I really do like that. I love the magicalness of this, like the floating bubbles and things like that. The ice rink, the ice shards and everything. And I love this pathing layout that you've done. I think it looks really cool. So I think this is a fantastic shot. Love your outfit. Love the composition. Love the vibes of this. Brilliant job. And now we have another submission, once again from Jolly. This time you're going on an adventure with Elsa, but you decided to stop for some hot cocoa, which I think is really cool. What I love about this is this detail with Eric's ship. So it really feels like you're about to embark on an adventure. You know, there's the ship ready and waiting for you to go off and explore the world, kind of thing, which I think is really cool and such a clever little touch. Obviously we do have the Arendelle Castle here in the background. Again, wonderful little inclusion and choice to have that. I love the wood tones that you've got here. Again, kind of add into that Arendellian town kind of vibe. And this really sticks to the theme of going on an adventure, which I love. Love your character's outfit. The bright red really helps you stand out in the scene. So yeah, brilliant job on this snap. Then we have a submission from Jessica here, and I love this. This is really creative. I love how you've created almost like this field of flowers. It's very, very cool, very unique, and I love that you've kind of got the snow geese hidden amongst the flowers. I mean, I know these aren't really flowers. I guess they're more leaf-like, but yeah, either way, I do love that. I think it's really, really cool. I'm just wondering, can you walk through these flowers, or are these flowers that you get stuck at? Because if so, that's a brilliant way of trapping villagers. You know, it feels quite natural. Like I said, it does feel almost like a flower field, but it'd be a great way of trapping villagers in, which I think is really cool. I love that we've got Olaf in the background. I love this gorgeous pink glow that's going on. The castle looks magnificent. I love that. And I love this circular sort of creation that you've done with these stone pillars as well. I think that is really, really cool. Love that outfit. You know, you kind of almost emulate an Elsa here, which I think is really fun and a cool take on this challenge. Next up, we have a submission from Roll Marianne. I did see you kind of ran out of time for your Dreamsnap. Honestly, during this period, you know, just after Christmas, you know, coming up to New Year's and stuff. I mean, I know we're past New Year's now, but like obviously when you would have been working on this snap and stuff, it was that kind of time of year. So I totally get it. It's a very easy thing to do to kind of not keep up with, you know, things like Dreamsnaps, even Disney itself, like the Dreamlight Valley game can be hard to kind of keep up with and remember to stick to when you're kind of busy at this time of year. But I do think this is a very nice snap. I do love how you've included Elsa in the shot. I think that's really good. I love your character's outfit and how they look. I think she looks really, really cool. I love that you've created almost like a magical vibe with this, you know, the giant flowers. Love this kind of like circle of lights, you know, with the melted candles. It almost felt like a star or a snowflake shape. Love the, obviously the snowflakes here. You've got these bushes which feel very frosted. Yeah, this is a really, really cool submission. I do really, really like this. It's definitely got those frosted wintry vibes. And next up we have a submission here from Amethyst Unicorn. I did see that you said it was a bit lazy because it was a reuse of a setup, but you know what? If it fits the challenge, why not? I love that you've got the Arendellian Castle here in the background. I love how this is decorated, to be honest. You know, with the fountain, with the archway and everything like that. Definitely feels very festive and everything like that. Love how your character looks. Love the outfit choice. You know, this dress is beautiful. All the kind of like frozen icicle kind of details is really cool. Yeah, I love this snap. I think it's really, really beautiful. Love how your character looks. So yeah, brilliant effort on this one. And next up we have some submissions here from Winter Dragonfly. This first one is gorgeous. I love this zoomed in kind of shot of your character. I think it's absolutely stunning. I love the detail on the like the face makeup, like the lipstick, the eyeshadow, using that frosted mask is beautiful. Love the crown. I really, really like that. I think that's really cool. Love the dress, the outfit. I think it all works together very, very nicely. I do also kind of like this backdrop as well. It's very unique. Like, we've got the 3 gazebos here. It's almost like creating symmetry in a way. Like, this is your central point and then it's kind of reflected on both sides, which I think is really cool. I do really, really like that. Love the use of the fountains. The Hades lights work really well because they have this blue light to them. I think they just blend in really nice with this frosted blue tone of the submission. This is a really, really beautiful snap. I think your character really stands out. She's really eye-catching, so I love this. Next we have another kind of like magical vibed submission. I love how your character looks here. I love this dress. This dress is such a beautiful dress. I do really, really like this one. I think it's really underrated in game. I don't think I see many people using it very often. It's definitely one of my favorites, but this definitely has an element of kind of like whimsy and magic, you know, with these mushrooms, the fountains, the candles lining this pathway, obviously using the winged items as well. I love how your character looks. I think she looks really, really pretty. I don't know what kind of makeup you've chosen and everything like that, but I do think it's very, very pretty. So yeah, I really enjoy this snap. And then we have your dad's account, I do believe. And I love this. I think this is really fun. Love that you've gone with this dress to kind of tie into that Arundelian theme. You know, it's obviously a very Anna inspired dress, which is wonderful. Love the Arundelian castle in the background, but I like that this is kind of, it feels almost quite unique that this is using quite bright flowers towards the front. Like, obviously a lot of us have done the typical more frosty toned flowers if we have lined with flowers, so I like this vibrancy just to offer some contrast to the very blue backdrop. I think that's really fun, so love this snap. Brilliant effort. And next we have a submission here from Kat. I really, really love this. I like how you've got the kind of like the backdrop of the buildings. You know, we've got like a castle, we've got the frosty fortress. I love how you're holding the umbrella. Just kind of adds to that almost like wintry vibe. Like, not that you necessarily use an umbrella in the snow. Do people use umbrellas in the snow? I don't think they do, but like, obviously, like typically using them when it kind of gets rainy, which at this time of year it does rain a bit, you know, when it's just that little bit too warm for the snow, you know. So having this kind of like umbrella is really cute, a nice addition. Love that you've got Anna there with you, of course, adding into that frozen Arundelian theme. Love the castle in the backdrop, not the castle, the clock tower is what I meant to say. Love the clock tower in the backdrop as well, just sort of almost adding to like a communal town vibe, if that makes sense. And it does look like you might have the Arundelian castle here as well, just off to the side included. Next up we have a submission here from Strawberry Blonde. I really like this snap. Love that you've got Elsa here. Oh, this is done on the stairways up to the Frosted Heights. At first I was trying to work out where this was, but it's on the stairway, I see. Love that we've got the Arundelian castle. Love the inclusion of a lot of the sort of the frozen icicle kind of items. You know, we've got these pillars, we've got the fountains here. Love the use of the wintry items as well. Love how your character looks. Really like the dress, and obviously the tiara really works well for those kind of like frozen vibes. Very kind of like Elsa inspired, which obviously ties in quite nicely since you do have Elsa in the submission as well. We can see the snow falling, which is again a lovely kind of little bit of detailing. So brilliant work on this submission. That we have a submission here from Talon. I really do enjoy this. I did see that you kind of didn't do much in the way of decorating, but I love how your character looks. I love that you've gone with this blue kind of like skin tone. I know using the other skin tones can sometimes be a bit more unpopular. Not that everyone dislikes it, by the way. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that love it. I know myself, depending on the challenge, I tend to be more partial towards natural kind of skin tones, but I do think this works with the kind of like frosted element of the snap. It definitely works well within those vibes, so I do like that. Love the outfit choice, obviously, very Frozen inspired. We have Elsa here in the shot, which again, great addition. And I do love that you've tried to capture a Mickey Cloud as well. We do enjoy a Mickey Cloud. I think Mickey Clouds are great to see, so I love that you have included that as well. I know it can be hard to get a Mickey Cloud in the shot, so not everyone's able to utilize them, but I think it's brilliant to see when we do see it. And next we have a submission from Marina here, and this is gorgeous. I love how this is decorated. Love the inclusion of these frozen pond items, and then you've decorated on with the lily pads. They just look so beautiful. You've used quite a few in the shot as well, which I think is wonderful. Definitely has an element of magicalness, of whimsy. We have the Frozen Anna statue, we've got the fireflies, we've got all the mushrooms. Like, even using these I don't know if these are like the lure traps or what exactly these are called, because I don't know the differences between them, but like this item looks really cool. We've got Olaf here, we've got Elsa, so again, really adding into those Frozen vibes. We've got the cute little raccoon here. Yeah, this is a fantastic submission. You have used the Wintry Palace actually. I thought you'd use the Arendelian Castle at first, but no, this is the Winter Palace. But it works well within the scene. Love this seating layout that you've got under the gazebo here. The ice rink. Yeah, this is a stunning submission. This is a really nicely decorated area as well. Like, this would be a beautiful layout for the Frosted Heights. I have no idea if this was... Yeah, I think this was taken in the Frosted Heights, because you've got the mountain there in the background. So I do believe this is a Frosted Heights layout, and I think it just works wonderfully. I think it just works beautifully. So fantastic effort on this Dreamsnap. This is absolutely gorgeous. Next we have a submission here from Say Hi Joel. I love this. I love the straightforward simplicity of this. I do appreciate a simple shot. As well as the busy ones, I like a mix of both. I like seeing the variety. They all have their appeals in different ways. So I love this with the Arendelian Castle in the middle. We've got these beautiful frozen trees as the backdrop. The use of these frozen pillars as well works really nicely. Love the fountains, the ice rink. Yeah, this beautiful kind of like symmetry just really draws you in. This is an absolutely stunning submission. I do really like this. I think this is really nice. So fantastic effort on this snap. And next we have a submission from Blush Danielle. Do you see what I was saying before about Blush Danielle shots always having a lot of depth? This is what I mean. This is what I mean. This is fantastic. Love the Arendelian Castle in the backdrop. And I love that we can see the little kind of icicle on the top. I don't know if everyone else has noticed this. This is obviously a detail that's been in the game like forever, but I love that you've got that kind of like icicle ornamentation on the top of the Arendelian Castle, and too often you don't see it because obviously it's up so high, but it is such a beautiful little detail, and I love how that kind of places itself in the kind of like center of the image. I think that's absolutely stunning. The use of the two castles either side to kind of expand on that. Love the use of the gazebos and the frosted willow trees here. Nice use of the flooring, actually. I would never typically use this flooring. It's one of the flooring that I find is really hard to utilize, but this works really nice. It complements a lot of the colors of the scene, which I think is wonderful. Love how your character's dressed up. You know, you got the scarf there, you're wrapping up warm in your jacket and everything, but there's kind of almost like an element of magic and whimsy about this, which I think is wonderful. We do have Elsa here, we've got Olaf, so again they kind of work perfectly within this shot because they tie into the Frozen character elements. I'm trying to work out if this is Kristoff's foot. Is this Kristoff's foot? Is this his shoe? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, I can't tell. But yeah, this is a wonderful, wonderful submission. Really like this, really fun, very unique, and it stands out very nicely, so brilliant job on this snap. Next we have a submission from Vinny Luca here. This is gorgeous. I absolutely love this. Love the trees here leading towards the Arendellian castle. We do have Kristoff here, again kind of tying into those Frozen vibes. Love the outfit choice, think it looks brilliant. Love the wings. Do they usually glow like that in the night? Or is that because of some lighting? That is so cool. Why have I never noticed this detail before? Oh, that's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I love how this is decorated. You know, everything definitely feels very frosted, very wintry, which I love. You know, all these pieces from this waterfall item to these snow-covered furniture pieces really work well within the submission, within the shot. So yeah, I think this is absolutely beautiful. And next we have a submission here from Glitch, and I really love this. What I really love is your hair. How have you got this many like different tones in your hair? Because it looks so tonal. It looks beautiful. It works really well with this outfit. Like I said, I literally don't know how you've managed to make so many different colours and tones within your hair, but it looks beautiful. But I love that this kind of does feel like you're, you know, having a day out with Elsa. You know, we've got all the snowmen dotted around, we've got all the snowballs, we've got the ice rink. You know, nice use of the Frosted Fortress and that kind of like winter cottage here. I think they work together very nicely. Love the details and the decor, and obviously Kristoff's sleigh just kind of cropping into the shot here. So, you know, it kind of maybe looks like you're about to go away with the sleigh, or perhaps you've come back and maybe it's got some resources for you, or I don't know. But either way, I think this is a lovely submission. Really got those festive wintry vibes. Like, you definitely, your character looks like she's wrapped up nice and warm. So yeah, beautiful submission. Then we have a snap from Aqua Hex here. This is so beautiful. You've made this outfit look so good. Usually I have mentioned it before that I wasn't particularly fond of this dress because I felt it looked very, very stiff, but it looks great on your character. I don't know if it's just like how you've styled the rest of the outfit or what, but you look great. I love that, like, your character's appearance. Love that you've got Elsa here again tying into the kind of like Frozen theme. You know, we've got the Arendellian castle here and Kristoff's sleigh. Love how you've done this pathway. You know, although we don't obviously have angled pathways, it almost feels like this does curve round, which I love. I think that looks fantastic. Has a lot of shape to it, which is really, really nice. Love the use of the gazebo here. Then we've got this kind of like seating area with the fountain. Love the framing of this shot with the two crystals and then this foliage piece. Actually, I think this comes under trees, but either way, it's kind of like a foliage item. This is gorgeous. Love those kind of like floral elements that are attached to it, and it's a beautiful way to frame the shot. Yeah, this is gorgeous, really well lit, really stunning, fantastic submission. Next up, we have a submission from Steph here. This is gorgeous. I love this. Very unique in concept. We've got this backdrop here with the waterfalls and the lighting coming through, which is wonderful to see. Love how your character's dressed, you know, definitely got these Frozen inspired vibes, you know, with the dress, the kind of like frosty wings. Love the choice of the blue tone for the hair. You've got the crown, definitely tying into those frosty vibes and Frozen vibes, which I love. Love that you've got Elsa and Anna here, kind of both on sort of two sides. Wonderful to see. It's just very, very unique in terms of a concept, but I absolutely love this. It's quite simple but very clear and straightforward, if that makes sense. Like, the focus is on your character, on the outfit, on Anna and Elsa who are here alongside the shot. You know, it's really kind of clear, no clutter kind of things, but in a good way. You know, like I said, I do love cluttered shots and uncluttered shots. I think there's kind of like a balance between the two, and I do enjoy each of them for their own kind of styles. I can appreciate them both in their own ways. But yeah, I really love this. Definitely has those icicle vibes. Kind of feels like, almost feels like a meeting of princesses and stuff like that, which I love. I think it's very fun. And next we have a submission here from Lainey Faye, and oh my goodness. Okay, when I said unique before, this is also unique. Lainey's created this whole like ski slope kind of vibe, which I think is just clever and fantastic. I never would have thought of it. You know, it's like you're snowboarding. Love how obviously you've got the glider effect, so it really does look like you're snowboarding. Fantastic shot of the owl flying in. Oh my gosh, the capturing of that is so good. Obviously using the turning red ski set is brilliant. We've got Belle off to the side like she's watching and observing. Love that you've used the oh, what are these called? The cones. These cones, so it like looks like it's bordered and sectioned off, which I think is really cool. You know, perfect for like creating this dedicated slope. Perhaps you're in a competition or something like that. I just think this is fantastic. It is wonderfully creative and unique, and I really, really like this. It's so, so cool. This is such a cool shot. Honestly, I never would have thought of anything like this, but it just works wonderfully, and I really like what you've done with this. I think this is brilliant, very fun, very creative, very outside the box thinking, so fantastic work there. And then our last snaps for this part of the video, we have a couple of submissions from Sunny. I love this. This is a really cool outfit. I love that you've gone with this kind of like Oswald hat. Like, you've gone with these very blue tones within your outfit, but perhaps like a deeper, darker blue, perhaps bordering on purple tones, which I love. Really makes your character stand out. Love that you got the little owl there. And what I love is that you've included all of the Frozen characters. You know, we have Olaf here. It looks like he's staring off at the kind of like magical mushrooms and things like that. We have Anna here. We have Kristoff, and we've got Elsa. Love this kind of town setup as well. You know, it feels like an Arendellian town. You know, we've got the Frosted Fortress, we've got this cozy winter cottage, and we do also have, I believe this is Flynn's house. But look how well it kind of pairs together with all of these. I wouldn't have thought of mixing up these homes, but maybe it's because of the short height of this house and the kind of almost like pointed. It's much more curved, but it does kind of almost imitate that same pointed shape that this house has, and of course the Frosted Fortress. They're all, you know, unique buildings, but they all feel similar. They all feel of a similar vein, which I love. So it creates this cohesion, which I just think is absolutely wonderful. Love the kind of glowing pinky purple light in the backdrop as well. This is an absolutely wonderful snap. And then we have your next submission here, and this is gorgeous too. I love how your character looks. She looks so beautiful, and I love your eyeshadow here. How have you managed to get her eyes look so shimmery? They really do. It looks like a gorgeous, gorgeous shimmery eyeshadow, which I love. I think your character here looks stunning. absolutely stunning. She looks beautiful. I love that you've got these frozen trees here. We do have like these pops of colours with the pink and purple tones, you know, with the magnolia trees, the mushrooms, these giant oversized flowers as well. We do have Elsa here in the submission as well, adding into those kind of like Frozen vibes, which I think is wonderful. This is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful submission. I think you've done wonderfully with this snap. It's lovely and just really eye-catching, and yeah, very good, very beautiful snap. Well, there you have it. That is the first half of the submissions in Discord for the Frosted Fashion Challenge. You all had such beautiful snaps, so unique. I love the concepts of them. I love how you've all gone in different directions. You know, it's wonderful to see how creative the community can be, and it can be very inspiring for future dream snaps as well, which I love to see, and part of the reason why I love doing these reviews as well. Not only does it give you guys the moment in the spotlight to shine and showcase your efforts and works to the larger community of Disney Dreamlight Valley, but also, you know, great for getting inspired, learning new ways of creating dream snaps and so forth. So yes, thank you all so much for sharing. I do really appreciate it. I do appreciate it a lot. So thank you very much. Don't forget to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel to stay tuned to more Disney Dreamlight Valley content. Make sure you are subscribed, because I do have speed builds coming, and I do also stay on top of the Disney Dreamlight Valley news to post it to you all so that you can stay informed and up to date. But I do hope you have a wonderful day. Make sure to stick around for part 2 so you can check out those submissions, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys!